Hello and welcome to a brand new YouTube video. This video we're going to be talking just about animation, how to take your shitty animations to pro animations. Without talking further, let's get started. So I'm going to start by modeling a very simple CAD model. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to add a cylinder, going to scale it on the Z-axis like that, move it up like that, and I'll take this, I will insert it, I'll take these, I'll insert again, then I'll press E and move it like that. Then I'll press this, I'll insert again, then move it a bit down, then insert again, then press E on the Z like that. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna insert here, then insert again, then move it like this. I'm gonna add a loop cut here, gonna bevel it, add a loop cut here, bevel it. Take this, insert it like this, then insert like that. Add a loop cut here, and add a loop cut here. Something like that, just something simple. We don't want to make it too complicated for what we're going to be doing, because this is just animation, it's not modeling. So that's good enough. So the idea that I'm after is, let's say that this was a product. I want to make an intro where it's going to be something like this and product just come out like that. And I'm going to show you something that a lot of people don't explain, which is the graph editor. So we're going to try to be using that to make our animations look way better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this. Let me go to top view. I'm gonna duplicate this. I'm just gonna put it to the back like that. And with the back one selected, I'm gonna go here and press I to insert keyframes. Then I'm gonna select the other ones, do the same thing, do it for all. Then I'm gonna play this and go to, let's say, frame 24. I'm gonna select this one. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna rotate it. I'm gonna press I, all channels. I'm gonna do the same exact thing for that. I'm gonna move it like this and rotate it. Then press I, all channels. So you see, this is how our animation looks. Problem is, it's a bit too slow from the start here, because that's a busier curve. So here's where the graph editor pretty much comes to play. So I'm gonna move this up like that. I'm gonna go here, object transformation, and we mainly move this on the y-axis. So I'm only interested in y location, so I'm gonna hide everything besides the y location. So you see, this is how it's animated. So if I move this to be like that, you see it's gonna move faster. It's gonna go faster on the y-axis. So this is kind of the effect that I'm after. So I'm gonna go and do the same exact thing here. So I'm gonna open all this, hide everything besides the Y. I'm just gonna move this curve to be something like that until they're both exactly the same. Now we need to do the same exact thing for the rotation. So what did we rotate this on? We were rotating it on the X-axis. So I'm gonna hide everything besides the X rotation. I'm gonna select this. So you see it's a bit of a mess here, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stretch this like that. So you see, all of a sudden, it's way faster and way quicker, but it still has that slow ending to it. So I'm gonna do the same exact thing here. I'm gonna enable the X1. I'm gonna select this curve and just move it like that. So you see, it already looks much better. However, there is still something you could say that's a bit missing, which is I don't feel like the rotation is fast enough. Like by here, I want it to be like rotated a lot. So what we're gonna do this is we're gonna select this and move it like that. So you see, now it's rotating and starting very quickly, and then it has this very slow ending to it. So I'm gonna do the same exact thing here. I'm gonna select this. I'm just gonna move it up like that. You see, now already made a huge difference. So let me show you how you could actually put this into action. So let me just get an energy drink as an example. And we're gonna use this one. What I wanna do is I wanna create a few duplicates. So I'm gonna Shift D and Shift D again, just like that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select this empty. That's what the one I'm gonna be keyframing. Go to frame 1, insert keyframes, do the same exact thing for these two, just like that. And I'm gonna go to frame 24 and go to the front. We're gonna move it like this and rotate it like that. Then I'm gonna insert keyframes and insert keyframes. I'm gonna do the same exact thing for one here. Just gonna move it like that, move it like this. Then insert keyframes. You see, this is how it's playing. I want to speed this up a bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide everything besides the X location. Now this one's gonna be a bit difficult to work with, so let me just adjust my view. There we go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this like that, and I'm gonna push this here until it's here. Same exact thing here. I'm gonna get the Y location. So you see it's super zoomed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it like that, so I can have a better view of it. Then I'm gonna move this like this and this like that. So you see, in my opinion, it's a bit too quick. So I'm just gonna decrease the effect, and it's also about the X location. So let's go back to the X location and fix that one, because it's a bit too quick, to be honest. So where's the X location? It's this. A graph editor could be a bit of a mess to work with, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. So let me just get everything back here. There it is. So I'm just gonna move it like that. Gotta hit everything besides the X location. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move it like this, curve it a bit. And do the same exact thing for that one. I'm just gonna do it like that. So that looks way better. I want to rotate it a bit more towards the ending. I feel like it looks a bit weird. So again, Y1, let's get it view fixed. So for the Y, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna simply rotate this a bit more, and I'm gonna curve it just like that. Maybe a bit less. So I'm just gonna move this one up like that. What we could do is we could definitely increase make it slower, but I'm gonna do that after. So we're done with this one pretty much. I'm happy with how it looks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to fix this one as well. So we're gonna do the same exact thing. I'm gonna take this, this Control Z. I'm gonna hide everything besides the Y one. Gonna move this like that. I'm gonna move it a bit up so it rotates on the same like the other one. Now all we need to do is fix the location, so X location. So I'm gonna move this, curve it just like that. So it needs to be a bit quicker, so we're just gonna make it a bit more aggressive and push it down a bit so we could match it. So that's matched exactly like how I want it. And the last one I'm gonna do for this is I'm just simply going to bring it like into the back. So I have it already keyframed, so I'm just gonna go to free key 24, just gonna push it back like that and insert keyframes. So this is how it looks. Now we're gonna be doing the scene, which is gonna be the easiest part of this. So we're gonna be adding a mesh, a plain mesh, squishing it down like this, extruding this to the top, then we're gonna be beveling this, just like that, and shade auto smooth. I like to split the view like this, then add a camera. Like that. And I want this to be for mobile, so I'm gonna do 1080 by 1920, just like that. And I'm gonna also be animating the camera. just so we could give it a bit more depth and make it more interesting. So I'm gonna go to frame 1, I'm just gonna push it back a bit. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna insert keyframes. I'm gonna go to frame 24 and maybe push it back even more, just like that. Then we're gonna insert keyframes. You see, this is how it looks. I forgot to keyframe the first one, so we're just gonna move it on front a bit and insert keyframes. Oh, it's, I haven't had the wrong one selected. I was keyframing the middle one by accident. So I'm gonna make sure to actually select the camera, go to frame 1. This is how I want it to be. Select the camera, insert keyframes, then go to frame 24 and move it back just like how I want it. Just like this. Then with the camera selected, insert keyframes again. So this is how it looks. Now I want to make it a bit longer, so I'm going to make this 35 frames, and I'm simply just going to select this, push it here. I'm going to do the same exact thing with these ones. So I'm going to select this, and select this. I'm going to go here to the timeline and push it to 36. So now it's a bit shorter. Well, sorry, it's a bit longer and it's a bit smaller. So that's perfect. I'm just going to go here to the middle ones, so I can set up the lighting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this to rendered, and fucking labels are off. So let's see how we can quickly fix this. So the way we're gonna fix this is we're gonna go to the first frame, just rotate it like this, and then insert keyframes. We're gonna go to frame 36. Again, do the same exact thing, just like that. Now we're gonna fix this by doing the same exact thing. We're gonna go to frame 36 and just rotate it like that. Then insert keyframes. So this actually made a very, very cool effect if you noticed. So I'm actually gonna keep it like that. Frame 36, gonna rotate it like this. Maybe a bit more, and insert keyframes. Now let's go about adding the lighting. So what I like to do is I like to add an area light to the background, just like this. Go to the top, make sure it's like that, move it down. I'm gonna move this and make it just a bit closer. So what I like to do with the lighting is go here and change it from square to eclipse. Again, make sure it's centered, and I just increase the power a lot, and I just make it way, way, way smaller. So maybe something like that. So it creates a very, very cool effect. And for this background, what I could do is I could give it a very chill blue light, something like that. We can make it metallic, and for the roughness, let's leave it like this. I guess like this eclipse again, maybe increase the power. So let's do the backlight. So it's gonna be lighting, an area light. Just gonna rotate it like this. Go here and push it to the back. It gives us this cool effect. And we could also be animating the lighting. So I could go to frame 1 and with the location here, let's do it like that. And then frame 18. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move it like that. So I'm just gonna select it first. Where the fuck did it go? So with it selected, gonna move it up just like that, and maybe rotate it to be something like this, and then insert keyframes. Now you need to do the actual light in the front of the model. So again, same thing, area light, rotate it like this. And what I like to do is I like to squish it just like this and move it a bit like that, and do from different sides, and then one from the front. This one is going to be wide, so it has a very smooth effect on the cam. This one I could increase the power on just a bit, and for these I could decrease the power on one to give it a bit more shadow slash depth, And for this, I could increase it as well. Now, you could do this as well. It's a top light. I personally like to do it. So I'm just gonna push it like that. This is how it looks. I'm gonna make this a bit wider, rotate it, increase the power a bit. I could also do here is I could add a point light, push it here to the back so we can fill the back as you saw. So it makes a bit of a difference. Increase the influence on it. That looks very, very good. Now I want to make this a bit more interesting, so maybe make it a bit more bluish. What we could also do is, let's delete this. Let's just add a plane, just like that. Push it to the back. What I could do is I'm gonna join these together. I'm gonna add two materials. So one of them is gonna be blue, like this. We're gonna add a new material, new, then assign. We're gonna make this, for example, yellow. Something like that. Increase the metallicness. Let's make this 0.3. Let's just keep it at 0.5. And let's do the same exact thing here, 0.5. So we gave it a bit more effect. That looks honestly sick. This is optional for you. What you could also do is you could add a Studio HDRI. That kind of just gives you a bit more, you know, realism to the lighting. So let's see how that looks. As you see, that's how it looks. I'm also gonna decrease it a bit so it doesn't have a crazy amount of influence. And the last thing that I want to do is for the camera, I'm gonna select the camera. I'm gonna add depth of field, and the focus object is gonna be this. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play with the f-stop. So for the f-stop, I want to start it by 0.1, and then as it goes back, I want it to focus even more. So like this, and then when it goes to frame 16, to be even more focused, and just leave it like that. Maybe here we can make it 7 or 8. So you see, it gave it this very cool effect. So let's go here. I'm gonna turn this into solids. So the render settings that I like to use is, it's gonna be of course cycles. I'm gonna be using CPU because I'm on Mac, but you should use GPU compute. And for the render, I'm gonna keep this at 0.1, and for the samples, 6.4 is good. 6.4, not 6.7. I know a lot of kids are watching. Please fuck off if you're gonna say 6.7. And for this, we're gonna select the media type to be video. And then for the encoding, is gonna be MPEG4 and everything as it is. Then you're gonna select the output place. I'm gonna put it in the downloads. Just gonna call it render. Accept. Then go here, render, and render animation. And boom, there goes your animation. So this is how the final animation looks. This is something you can be posting on your profile and actually getting 3D clients using it. So if you want, I have two links in the description. First link in the description is to actually download this project file so you can check everything that I made. And the second link is the free training video on how to get 3D clients and show them this type of work and actually make money from it. Because making cool art is something, but making money from it is even. Besides that, I'll see you guys in the next video.